I think I get some screws and bolt that down because it's a bit wrapped a bit. Because they're only cast. Get in.
Are you having fun there? Cooper! Hi guys! We are back with another haul. It's a tiny little haul. You guys are on the windowsill. We're in Cooper's room. I am being filmed via my phone camera. Today's haul is going to help me get back to filming on my regular camera. So this is where we're going. Officeworks! This is an Officeworks haul. I did a click and collect. So now that I'm making lots of videos for YouTube, I'm making a lot and I'm not editing them as quickly as I'm making them, in other words. I have a 128 gig card in my camera. It's completely full, so that's why I'm filming on my phone right now. But this is going to help. It is the Seagate 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's that one. I really hope that that's focusing. What are you doing? You silly sausage. Have a bit in my teeth? No. So that's what it is there. By the time I put this video up, I know I would have used it. And I'll put a thumbs up on the screen if it's good. It probably will be. I'm not a big tech person, but I do know that video files are quite large. As a matter of fact, on my laptop, I've had to delete some things too because that was completely full. I'm not interested in backing up to the cloud. They want you to, and that's fine if it was unlimited and it didn't cost anything, but they want to charge me. So I'm like, no, if I can get this and I can have it in my hand, then that's what I want. So I got that one, grey one, and I got one in red too. Why not? They're both 1 terabyte. They're both exactly the same thing, are they? Pretty much. They're both Seagate. I'll put the prices up on the screen. There's a picking list here, but it does not have prices. And like I said, it was a click and collect. So there's that one. I got some Sharpie permanent markers. They are good for everything. They are good for... We've got a very babbling baby here today, haven't we? Ba, 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 ba. You talk, honey, you talk. They're good for everything. Marking. I'm doing a lot of storing of clothes, Cooper's clothes, and other items. They're good for marking that. They're good for scratching off my address when I'm doing unboxings on YouTube. They're just good for everything. I love a good Sharpie. It just says permanent. The tip is a fine. It's fine point. It's the original Sharpie. It's a 4-pack. It's a 4-pack. And I'll put the price up. The next thing I got was a 3-pack of 32 gig sticks. We use these in the car. Here comes a rant, everybody. Get ready for a rant. You want to hear a rant? It wouldn't be one of my videos without a rant. Just before Cooper was born, rewind. I had a car. I had a Toyota Corolla. And then we decided that we needed a family car. So we ordered a Kia Sportage, which is what I've got now. But in the meantime, our neighbours across the street bought my Corolla, and Kia said that there was I think it was 6 or 9 month wait on the Sportages. So in order to keep the sale from our neighbours across the street for my Corolla, we had to buy an interim car. You right? So we sold my Corolla and we bought a little, it was my favourite car. It was used. It was a Volkswagen Golf. And it was, I'll put a picture. I loved it. Loved it. It was like a dark charcoaly grey colour. It had red accents, it had red brakes, it had red stitching in the black leather. Oh, it was a beautiful car. It was a little beast, and I loved it. And as a matter of fact, we sold it locally, and we see it all the time because they put personal license plates on there. And I see it all the time. As a matter of fact, I saw it last week at the shopping centre, and I looked at it and I went, now the reason we didn't keep the Golf and cancel the order for the Kia was because Kia's, the Golf was a tiny little zippy car, 4-door, tiny little boot. I loved it. It roared. It got me where I needed to go. I just put my foot down. It was 12 years old, but I loved it. Anyway, this is a very long story to tell you why I've got these. Anybody who's my age has all their music on CD. It's just the way it is. I was, I think, maybe a teenager when CDs came out. So I'm 46. I think CDs came out around 92, 93. I'll put the actual fact up somewhere, but I think that's right. I still remember my exact first CD. They used to come out in singles. Do you guys know that? You used to buy a CD single. Anyway, collecting for years and years and... Yeah, can you see yourself? Collecting for decades, CDs, you accumulate a lot of music and you get comfortable with that media. And anyway, new cars these days, for some terribly unknown reason, do not come with a CD player. How hard is it? Yes, I know we've got music on sticks and Bluetooth and YouTube and other forms of, and radio. They still come with radios. Why don't they come with CD players? It's a what the what moment. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, my Corolla had a CD player. Perfect. My Volkswagen Golf had a CD player. Loved it. This Kia Sportage, top spec, top of the line, close to $60,000 car, does not have a CD player. So, my music taste is wide and varied, man. I like everything. So everything is going on these. Now when I say we, Michael and I both have sticks in our cars. And there's lots of music on there, but they haven't been updated since months and months and months before Cooper was born. And Cooper is 11 months old now. So there's lots and lots of music. Jeez, why am I getting so tongue-tied today? Are you okay, Mr. Raspberry Man? There's so much music that has come out. I'm really, really loving Dua Lipa at the moment. Really loving her. So when I get a chance to scratch myself, I can download legally some music and put it on these sticks. Because, I mean, we had a sanity at our local shopping centre. And it's closed down. And there's no point in buying CDs anyway because, like I said, I don't have a freaking CD player in my car. I mean, I could go and get one installed, but why should I? Having, to spend that extra money. The stereo, the car, was close to 60 grand. Why should I go? Anyway, I think my rant's over. Yay! That's what these sticks are about. So we've got a pink, a blue, and a green one. They didn't have any orange ones. That would have been my first preference, of course. But they're 32 gig each. It's just the SanDisk brand, and I don't know how many songs I can fit on here because it's been a while since I've made a stick up, but a lot. Hashtag realness, I went to the cupboard. I was going to do some cooking before I did this video. I I went to the cupboard and yeah, 3 out of the 4 ingredients are missing. So I'm like, okay, now I've got to go to the shops. But I thought I'll film this first and then go to the shops. So we're going to the shops in a minute, okay? We're going to the car. Ooh, we're going to the car. Okay, so you might have just heard it click. I love these 4 colour pens. This one is, it's called an Artline Clicks 4. And it's orange, of course. I didn't know they could come in orange. The barrel colour is orange and I love it. So you've got blue, red, green and black. Love a good multi ink pen. I use these. I'm a list person. I've got to-do lists coming out the yin yang. And they're really working well for me lately. Because I can brain dump and I can just go ahead and highlight as I go. That means the things are done. And then I can go back and go, oh yeah, I did that, la la la. Anyway, I'm not the only person in the world who does that, but that's great. The last thing, so we've got these. These are permanent marker. These are 1.5 tip, 1.5 mil tip, aluminium barrel. They're outlined. They're a permanent marker. And they are old school, baby. These are great for everything. You okay? Maybe a bottle before we go too? What do you think? A bottle? Maybe. These are great also for scratching out my personal information on address labels. They're just great. I need storage for my YouTube and for all my photos and videos. And then I saw all these other things. I'm like, okay. You're so chatty today. I'm going now. Thank you for being part of this tiny little Officeworks haul. I love that song. Can you sing it again? I'll put all the details and prices up on the screen.